Today, we're talking about one of the most misunderstood parts of selling a home. Yes, the pricing. And not just pricing in general, but why those first 3 days after your home hits the market can make or break your entire sale. If you're thinking of selling in 2026, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and watch this one right to the end because this is something I'm seeing more and more with sellers across Ottawa. So grab that coffee, get comfortable. Let's get right into it. The first thing we need to talk about are the common mistakes sellers keep making. Let me share something I've been noticing. A lot of homeowners are starting their listings with a let's just try it price. They push the number a little higher than the data suggests, hoping that maybe, just maybe, someone will fall in love with it and pay that top dollar. And when the showing requests don't roll in, the strategy becomes, well, let's bring it down a bit and see what happens. On paper, this feels harmless, but in real life, that approach can quietly sabotage your listing before it even has a chance to get off the ground because the market doesn't wait patiently. Buyers don't give overpriced homes the benefit of the doubt, and attention doesn't come back once it's lost. The second thing is why the first 72 hours are your golden window. Here's the part most sellers will never hear. The majority of your listing's exposure happens in the first 3 days. That is when your home appears in every buyer's saved search. Agents are texting their clients, a new one just hit the market. Have you seen it yet? People scrolling on their phones are excited to see what's new. And curiosity is high, and so is the energy. In those first 72 hours, buyers are not analyzing spreadsheets. They are reacting emotionally and quickly. Think about how you scroll through homes online. You look at the photos, you glance at the location, and then your eyes jump straight to the price. If the price feels aligned with what you're seeing, you keep looking. If it's noticeably off, you don't debate it, you just move on. The initial nope happens in seconds. And once buyers pass your listing by, it's very hard to get them back. Number three is today's buyers have options again. One of the biggest changes we've seen in Ottawa over the past year is this: buyers finally have choice again. That doesn't mean the market is weak, it just means buyers aren't forced to jump at the first home they see. So what happens? They compare, they analyze, they look at other homes before making their final decision. This is where pricing becomes critical. If your home is priced in a way that doesn't match the features, the condition, the upgrades, or even the neighborhood, today's buyers won't simply chase it. They won't try to negotiate it down. They won't book a showing just in case they fall in love with it. They'll wait for the next one because there always is a next one. This is why starting high doesn't leave room to negotiate. It actually removes you from the conversation completely. The fourth item is that you have to see your home the way buyers do. Here's something I tell every seller I work with: stop thinking like a seller, start thinking like a buyer. Picture someone sitting on the couch after dinner, watching TV, scrolling through listings. They've had a long day, they're looking quickly, they're not really studying the market, they're making snap decisions. If your price lines up with what they expect for your type of home, you earn a spot on their must-see list. That's how you get booked showings in the first few days. But if the price feels even slightly out of sync, even if your home is gorgeous, shows extremely well, buyers won't stick around long enough to appreciate it. Buyers never get to hear your explanation for the price. They don't see your upgrade list. They don't know how much money you spent on the brand new roof or the brand new furnace. It really is irrelevant to the buyers. They see one thing: does the price make sense for what I'm looking at? If the answer is yes, you win the momentum. If the answer is no, they swipe past it. Number 5 is pricing isn't easy, and that's okay. Let's be honest. Pricing a home isn't simple. Not in this market, not with interest rates bouncing around, not with neighborhoods heating up and cooling down at different speeds. We talk about this all the time. The market shifts week by week. But here's what I've learned over the years. When you nail the price on day one, everything gets easier. You avoid that awkward first week of silence with no showings, the stress of refreshing your showing updates, the is something wrong with this house questions, the need for multiple price reductions, the frustration of chasing the market down. Starting too high almost always leads to starting lower than you ever wanted to. But starting at the right price, that leads to strong traffic, buyers who take your home seriously, better offers, shorter time on market, less stress, and more control. Smart pricing doesn't mean low pricing. It means accurate pricing. Now let's get you ready for 2026. If you're planning to sell sometime in 26 and you're wondering, what's my home actually worth right now? You're not alone. A lot of sellers are asking the same question as we head towards the new year. I'm updating home values for several homeowners right now, and if you want clarity, I'd be happy to put one together for you as well. No pressure, no obligation, just solid numbers you can use to plan properly. All you have to do is send me your address, and that's it. Getting the price right from the start is the smartest thing you can do, and I want to make sure you're set up for success long before the for sale sign hits your front lawn. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up, feel free to share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more straight talk on real estate. I will see you in the next video, but in the meantime, if you have any questions about getting your house ready to sell, make sure to give me a quick call, or you can always email me at jeanricher@jeanricher.com. Merci beaucoup et bonne journée.